The film begins with a crowd dashing through a wheat field, urgently seeking something or someone. Suddenly, a hostile voice emerges, questioning,
"You love your sister. You're making a noise. No way happens."
Paul Edgecomb, an elderly resident of a retirement center, awakens from a troubling dream. He retrieves 2 slices of dry toast from a staff member, who comments on Paul's regular habit of taking extended walks around the grounds. Although concerned for Paul, the staff member permits him to proceed with his customary daily routine. Paul and a few other residents of the retirement center have gathered around the television and are watching an old film where Fred Astaire gracefully dances to the tune of Heaven. Upon witnessing the scene, Paul is suddenly overwhelmed by emotion, prompting him to walk away with his friend Elaine trailing behind. Recognizing the movie's impact on Paul, Elaine gently inquires about his sudden reaction. Paul proceeds to share his tale. He once served as a prison guard during the harsh realities of the Great Depression, overseeing death row, colloquially known as the Green Mile, due to its distinctive green tile flooring. Currently, Paul's most intense memories are from 1935. The narrative now shifts back to the 1930s at the Louisiana State Prison, where a young Paul Edgecomb is enduring the discomfort of a urinary infection. Along with some of the other guards, Percy Wetmore, Brutus Brutal Howell, Dean Stenton, and Harry Terwilliger are bringing a new inmate into the facility. Percy creates quite a scene upon arrival, repeatedly shouting,
"Dead man walking!"
throughout the complex, which irritates other guards. The convict confirms that he is John Coffey.
Like to drink, only not spelled the same.
John is an enormous, muscular African-American man. However, when Paul engages him in conversation, they discover that despite his imposing physical stature, he has the mentality of a young child. He is extremely humble and becomes very afraid in the dark. After being placed in his cell, John strangely states,
I tried to take it back, but it was too late.
Paul addresses Percy's consistently disruptive behavior, but when Percy displays nothing but disrespect towards authority, Paul assigns him elsewhere for work, away from the mile. This decision doesn't sit well with Percy, leading him to vent his frustration to another inmate named Edward Delacroix, often addressed as Del by others, resulting in the breaking of his fingers. During this time, Paul receives a copy of John Coffey's records, which reveal that John was sent to death row after being convicted for the murder and implied rape of the 2 little girls. Following the girls' disappearance, a search party discovered John in an open field weeping uncontrollably while cradling the lifeless bodies of the girls. Upon his arrest, John expresses deep regret and states,
I tried to take it back,